Welcome back everyone, this is GTA Failure. This is the first video where I'm coming back to the game after having left the game. So we click not right now, and then we can follow the arrows to that yellow disc or to this yellow disc. And when you restart a game, you always join in Dimension 1, and we're going to head right back to Dimension 2. So we select it and go. Now in the last video, we made a purchase, a 3,000 gem purchase of an amazing rocket, and we're going to use that rocket to great effect in this video to get us from our current rank, which is 5, all the way up to the highest rank, which is 13. Now this is going to take some time. I'm going to estimate something between 20-25 minutes in order to do each cycle. And I'll show you highlights of one cycle and then very few highlights of the rest of the cycles. But I will also show you right here, we're currently just ranked up, no cash, and we are here at level 5, and we've already got a fan of our awesome gem rocket. Okay, so what do we do here? All right, so I will point out, I've got a couple of folks who are quite interested in the gem rocket. So I'll point out that in the description to this video, there is an explanation, a chart that's going to help us here. So the first thing we need to do is launch and make sure that we generate a certain amount of cash. And right now we're at rank 5, and so we're going to look at the table at rank 5. Oh, I should also point out, if you have just ranked up, then you need to re-equip your gem rocket. You didn't lose it, but it will put the free rocket down by default. So we need to look at our rank in the table. We're currently rank 5. The next column is the cash required before launching to rank up island. For our rank 5, that's $150,000. And so we need to generate $150,000 at least. And you could generate more, and you're going to do that with a launch. Hope people are playing with our photon cannon. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to do a 5,000 fuel launch just to get us started here. And somebody's going for a ride. I don't know how much cash 5,000 fuel is going to generate, but that's okay. I just need to make sure I do enough launches to get us above that magical number, which again for rank 5 is $150,000. So it won't take very long. I'll stay here. I'll keep the video on because the gem rocket is really quick and uses up the fuel quite fast. And the goal is $150,000. So it doesn't look like we're going to have it with this launch, but we're making good progress. We'll get more than halfway to that 150,000. And we can use this information here. Okay, that got us just over halfway to 150,000, and that was 5,000 fuel. So I'm just going to use another 5,000 fuel. It's a bit excessive. I could get away with, I could get away with a little bit less fuel. Like maybe I try, 2,500, but 5,000 is enough. And our fuel bot collects fuel so quickly now that I don't even feel like I need to be super precise in order to make this happen. So we'll do another 5,000 fuel launch, and I will come right back. We'll have over 150 grand here, and then we'll be ready to move on. I'm going for a ride. All right, I'll come right back. Okay, and we're back. That launch took about a minute, and then I waited another minute before turning the video on because I need 13,500 fuel in the next step. So just wanted to give my rocket here enough time to generate that fuel for me. So what's the next step? The next step is to launch up to rank up island. We've got more than the requisite amount of cash, which was 150,000. And then we're going to look back at the table. The next column says fuel required to launch to rank up island. And for our rank, currently 5, the number in the table is 13,500 fuel. So let's plop that in, 13,500. And the purpose of this particular amount of fuel is to get us just above rank up island and to generate the rest of the cash that we need. We need $350,000 to rank up from 5 to 6. And with the 150 plus that we have and then the 200 plus that we're about to earn, we will get above the 350,000. So let's take a ride in this rocket. We're going to board. And I'll just keep the video running here. This flight is quick. And it's even quicker now than it was in the last video because we have 3 more points, rank up points towards rocket speed. And you can see here the speed all the way up to 263 now, really cruising 263 feet of altitude per second. And we're going to get up to above Rank Up Island, but again, we're not going to rank up yet because we haven't collected our gems. And so looking back at the table, I see the next column says total cash required to rank up 350,000. That's just for your reference there, so you understand what your ultimate goal is. And then the next column says desired gem total before ranking up. So we're currently at 2,500, and every cycle of gem and fuel orb collecting, not fuel orb, life orb collecting, nets us 1,300 fuel or gems. And so we're at 2,500. We're going to collect all the gems and life orbs and get to 3,800 before we get to the final column of this table, which says our ending rank after we have the desired gem total is 6. So our goal is 3,800 gems before we rank up to rank 6. Okay, so just about, I mean, you could hop off here if you want. I'll just wait for this thing to end to be consistent. And you can see just above Rank Up Island here, and then you can hop off anytime. I'll wait for it to stop and then hop off, angling myself towards Rank Up Island as usual. A little bit of a bounce, no worries. So I'll jump here to stop another bounce. Okay, and then I'm going to make my way down and grab all the gems and life orbs and come back to you with 1,300 more gems. Okay, and I'm back, and after I grab these 700 gems here, I get to the desired 3,800. Again, you find that in the table below in the video description. I'm going to click Board Rocket, and then we'll hop right on down to Rank Up Island, ready to rank up. And again, do not rank up until you have the number of gems that's in the table below. So 3,800 is the magic number, and we go from Captain to Commander. Okay, and for the rest of this video, I'm gonna, let's put all 3 points to rocket speed. So for the rest of this video, I'm gonna show very few of the details here. I'm just gonna go through the process over and over again. But I'll say a couple things. So number one, again, we have to re-equip the gem rocket in the gem shop every time we rank up. Again, be careful not to accidentally buy the 3,000 gem UFO. We'll do that at the end of the playthrough, but it's optional for sure. Just equip. And then the other thing I'll say is that I need to wait a few minutes to get some fuel. In the last video, or sorry, in the last cycle, I ended up doing 2 launches for 5,000 fuel. That got me to, I think, 380,000, something like that. Was that right? No, what was the goal? The goal was 150. I think that got me to 180,000. And so I think I'm just going to do another 2 5,000 launches here, and it's going to get us a little bit more money because we're 15% faster, or we've added a, 0.15 into our rocket speed multiplier. So I'll do 2 launches of 5,000 and see what that gets me. The goal, again, looking at the table now, currently rank 6. The cash required before launching to Rank Up Island is 200,000. So I'll just do some launches until I get at least 200,000. And then the fuel required to launch to Rank Up Island is now 12,500. It keeps getting less every time. And then the gem total that we're after before ranking up is 5,100. So I'm just going to pause the video and come back after I've done my cash generating launches, launched myself to Rank Up Island, collected all the gems, and I'm about ready to rank up. So I will be back. Oh, and that last cycle took a little under 20 minutes. And I think we can cut it down even more if we make that difficult jump onto Parkour Island. But when you first rejoin the game after leaving the game, it doesn't matter if you hit that platform on Parkour Island that has the gem chest, you'll get teleported right back to the beginning of the parkour minigame. So when you first join the game, you have to do the parkour minigame, even if you make the jump. But from here on out, as long as I stay in the game, I'm going to try to save that time and avoid the parkour minigame. I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back, and I took a risk here and left the Zenith. I handed them all the orbs, and then I clicked Board Rocket, something I've never done before because I was always worried they wouldn't give me the 700 gems if I was way up here, but they did, no problem at all. And so I will just rehash what I did off video. I waited a minute for my fuel orb to collect enough fuel for me. I did some launches to get above, what was the magic number here? 200,000 cash. Then I did a launch of 12,000, sorry, yeah, Then I did a launch of 12,500 fuel. That got me right up there. Then I hopped down all the way down, collecting all the gems and life orbs, and now I'm confirming from the table in the video description that 5,100 gems is the optimal number before we rank up to rank 7. So let's do it. In this particular cycle, I did manage to hit that jump onto the parkour island platform, so that saved me a couple of minutes. But then I wasted some time in the Cave of Eye. I feel like that eye trolled me this time around. What can you do? And so the whole thing took looks like about 13 minutes, the whole cycle. Now I do think it's going to take more time as we rank up because I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer for my orb to collect enough fuel for me to generate the cash, right? Like it requires more cash every rank up that we do, and so we just have to wait longer for the orb to generate the fuel to get the increasing amounts of cash. But about 13 minutes to do that rank up, maybe, another minute each time as we move forward so that we have enough time to get the fuel to get the cash. But pretty quick, the whole process. Okay, so continue working on the table. The next one that I'm currently rank 7 and heading to rank 8. So I need to do some launches to get 250 grand, and then we'll have 6,400 gems when I come back to you in this video. And I'm back. So I generated some cash according to the table, and then I launched to rank up island according to the table, and then I gathered gems, and I'm confirming 6,400 according to the table, and then it's time to rank up. So moving right along, we can actually see the bottom of the rank up list now. That's pretty cool. So we're moving from Space Ranger to Elite. No offense to Buzz Lightyear, but we are now Elite. 3 more points to rocket speed, you know the drill. And then back to the pad. Oh, I guess we gotta re-equip our rocket. And then we just keep on keeping on. Use the table to generate cash and figure out how much fuel is required to get up to rank up island. I'll be back. And we're back, currently rank 8, about to head up to rank 9. Use the table to generate the cash. I've got over 500 grand, which is what I needed. I'm checking the table. 7,700 gems is exactly what I want at this moment in the playthrough. So we are ready to rank up. So long, Elite. Hello, Blast of Legend. And as usual, 3 points towards rocket speed. We are really zipping along now. And I will be back after the next round of fuel collecting and gem grinding. Okay, and I'm back. Got enough cash to rank up. I have the exact number of jewels I want at this stage, which is 9,000, so we're headed into the red circle. Okay, not much left now. No more Blast of Legend, but now we are Master of Rockets. Let's go. 30 points towards rocket speed, and I will be back with you. Okay, and I'm back, and I've got the amount of cash I need, 600,000. Cut that one pretty close. The number of gems I need after collecting everything, 10,300. That's the exact number. On this particular launch, I was up in my rocket somewhere up there. I don't know. It's 2,800 feet above this island, and I hopped off right before I wanted to rank up here, and the island bounced me at some crazy angle way far away from rank up island, and there was no way for me to come back and land on this island, so I just clicked board rocket and hopped off again, and then had no problems this time around. So because we've got the right number of gems, 10,300, it's time for us to become a planetary explorer. 3 more points towards rocket speed. Getting down to it. I will be back with you. And I'm back. I have just enough cash to rank up here, 650,000. I cut that one pretty close. 11.6 thousand gems. That's the optimal number at this point according to the chart. So let's hop in and do one of our very last rank ups of the entire game. No longer Planetary Explorer, but Interplanetary Commander rank up. As usual, 3 more points to rocket speed, and I will be back soon. Okay, and we're back with our final rank up of the entire game. Up here on Rank Up Island, I've got at least 700,000, which is what we need to rank up from 12 to 13. I've got exactly the maximum number of gems we could collect so far, 12,900, and we're ranking up. So even though there's more space here, I don't know if there's more ranks coming, but as of this moment, the moment of this recording, Master of Planets rank 13 is the highest rank possible, and we did it, gang. Good work. Let's put our last 3 points towards rocket speed, and I'll just highlight that our rocket is now going almost triple the normal speed, which is pretty darn awesome. Okay, so even though that was the last rank up of the entire game, stay with me. There's still more to do. There are actually more gems to collect, surprisingly. We've got another 2,300 left to collect. And then for completeness, we're going to buy every fuel scooper in the game in both dimensions, every backpack, every rocket in both dimensions. We're only going to do that now because we've completed ranking up. And then just a couple of other small things to wrap things up. So stick with me. There's more to do, and we'll see you soon.